the Communication Essentials course. And I'd love to hear from you what your experience was like taking that 3-day training.
It was truly, truly transformational. I think I didn't know what to expect. And even though I read what it was going to be about, it was more about how I would feel, not just from a coaching perspective, but applying to myself. So understanding the concept so I can be a better Dalia and I can be a better leader to the people in my staff, and then I could be a better communicator with my clients, with the community at large, and making a difference in starting the change right here with me.
Right. Your communication. And have you applied anything? Have you noticed that you're applying any of the techniques right now with either your clients or
It's really amazing how the very day after just leaving class, how you were with me and Jason as well, and visual cues on how people look up or look to the side. So nonverbal cues were a huge part of getting to see what's not being said. How do people react, or what kind of state are they in, and the emotional state. And I've actually now learned to ask different questions of my clients. And I went to a presentation a few days after, and I was in front of a board of directors, and there were different people with different personalities. And where before the challenges would have been to, just try and calm things down, now I was sort of being able to understand from a different point of view what were those things they were bringing to the table that they weren't really saying and they weren't really coming through. And it's so much that's unsaid, but people truly are passionate about, and being able to see what's not. It was really amazing. It's been a very good learning tool so far.
And Dalia, you're Hispanic, yes?
Yes, I'm from Spain. I'm from Madrid. So I've been here since 1984.
And you have been in your business how many years?
28.
Did you find that the training, if you had done this kind of training 28 years ago, it would have been immensely helpful?
Yes, if I could totally go back, the things that I learned are so primal and innate in the way that people communicate non-verbally and with emotion and with a state of mind that you're almost allowed into that unspoken mindset, and to be able to see people from that point of view, and also remove myself from all the drama and all the emotion and all that, I gotta have it, and he's got, and there's just so much in the world of design and in the world of business, and we're so passionate to begin with that it's like an explosion of colors, and now I'm able to sort of take a third seat or a macro view or a more removed, here's an issue, how do I attack the issue, how do I just deal with what their pains are, even if those are not being said, and truly just get to the bottom of it, regardless of ego, which, I always tell people I have none, but just to be able to get really to what the issues are. It's been an amazing tool, and it's only 3 days so far. I'm going back for more.
Yeah, it's great to see that and hear that from you. And I know that I like talking about this just because it's not only about professional development. I mean, professional development starts with personal development. We're the ones that are professionals. It's our business, it's our company, so we're involved in it. And I know that you're going through something very challenging right now. You're going through a divorce.
Yes.
And, how do you feel? A lot of us have a problem with sort of containing our emotions in one area from our personal life when we go into business and we transfer it. So do you feel that you've learned any skills that have helped you with that aspect, with your challenges personally, with the divorce, with transferring it over to work and all those areas?
I think I'm still learning, for sure. But I'm able to apply a very basic thing I learned the first hour of the first day of training, which is really to take a step back and breathe and try and see it like this is happening to a friend. If it was my girlfriend telling me what I'm going through and reading through the text and the emails and all the experiences that is so visceral and so hurtful and so alive inside me, and all of that emotion, just to really be able to kind of put it in, how would I advise my girlfriend if she was going through what I'm going through, and how would I advise others, and to be able to take that third point of view, that fly in the wall kind of approach. It's much healthier, and I really wish I had those skills a long time ago, because it just gets me to at least pause and breathe,
Yeah.
which I really need to do.
Yeah, it's that little gap that we talk about between thinking and doing. You know, we do it simultaneously, but there actually is a little gap that you can gain control over. And that's what Dalia was talking about is perceptual positioning, which is a really big part of NLP, and gives you a lot more power and control over the situation and more choice, more opportunity, right? Rather than being limited by everything that's around you. So that's awesome. I really,
It's really unique to be able to hear the parts that you can label in a simple act of communication. I mean, I've been in sales all my life. I've been selling things since I'm 9, and you put a name to it, and then you describe it, and it becomes an instinct, you know. And communication becomes your business. And it's good to see that that there are different aspects of your life that are going to come together because of the training.
I also think instinctually, I mean, this is teaching me a whole new way of, it's like a retraining of my own instincts. So my instincts would have been to scream, holler, and be passionately passionate about everything.
Right.
And now taking an extra minute to breathe is creating a new emotional muscle memory in my brain saying, hold on, what's the issue? How do I approach it? What would I tell my girlfriend? And just that simple sentence, what would I advise someone in my situation? It just gives me that one step removed. And that's like creating a new
Dalia.
A new Dalia.
And how is Liz as a teacher?
She's incredible.
Is
She truly can see into my soul. And her partner and her have been like amazing teachers. The two of them played back and forth in scenarios where there were maybe 18 people in the classroom. We all got to intimately know each other. We did exercises one-to-one. We did in-your-face kind of things that were putting us in uncomfortable situations so that we could train ourselves how to react and not react in a new way. And the way that they coached you and they sort of gently carried you into that scenario, that was just beautiful. And it was all inside you all along. You just didn't have that awareness.